Yeah.
So I started out way back when I had all those motorcycle parts, and I started twisting material. I was in a house kind of towards the city. I didn't have a yard. I had a 10 by 12 shed in the backyard with a plywood floor. I had a basement that was down like 4 steep stairs that I had a lathe and a mill in. And I started taking over the basement with all my parts. And when I was working out in the shop or in my shed, a lot of times I taught myself how to forge in that little shed. And I would forge for so long. It was a tin shed that the roof would heat up to the point where if it started raining, you'd hear the raindrops sizzle off the roof. So it would get extremely hot. It wasn't enjoyable, but I liked it still. But I would always end up flinging a part off the anvil, and it would go under my toolbox and smoke out the whole shed, but I had to hurry up and find it. I started pretty rough, but then after then, I ended up selling that house and buying the house I'm in currently. I had a 30 by 30 attached garage. I got a 25 by 30 detached garage. And I've been very blessed. I've gotten good deals on machines, and friends have hooked me up with stuff they weren't using, and now I have a pretty significant layout. I'm pretty proud I got here. Because I mean, in 5 years really isn't that much time to be in business, especially part-time while working full-time and raising a family. So I've gotten very fortunate with good deals and knowing the right people and getting obsessed with it. I was surprised I got into blacksmithing. I didn't really, if you would have told me 5 years ago before I started my business, oh, in 5 years you're going to be a blacksmith, I'd have told you no way. But now that I'm in it, I'm pretty obsessed with it. I mean, blacksmithing, welding, machining, anything metalwork I'm cool with. So I've always, I got into building bikes, because I've always kind of been into bikes and quads and dirt bikes. All my life I was pretty much born with like a wrench in my hand. And I grew up watching like the 2000s Chopper Craze and the Monster Garage, all those shows, the Indian Larry, the Biker Build-Offs, and it kind of got out of hand real quick. I've always had a passion for it, and then I got my first Harley, and the rest is history. He used tubing, same size tubing as this, like you see the seam?
Yeah.
That's still not safe.
Yeah, you didn't.
Metal hammer is marred up. I met my buddy Travis the same way at a swap meet, and like started talking like 5 years ago because he just showed up at my trailer and started looking through my parts bins, and here we are cutting apart a paint head for him. So it's like one big family. It's definitely affected my personal life in a positive way with all the people I've met that are great, a lot of great people.
I think passion over money for him is what the quality is. You know, he's not all about making money. He's more of like, hey, I'll help you out, I'll trade you, or, you know, he's all about helping people more than the money. So, I mean, that's what separates him from a lot of these big name corporate businesses. You know, he's a small business, so he's still, it's in his heart. It's not like, oh, I need to make millions and, you know, have a mansion and shit. So I think that's what separates him a lot from a lot of the other people, you know, so.
I see myself, I hope to see myself being full-time with my business in the future. Between the machining, the welding, the forging, the motorcycles, I got a lot of irons in the fire, got a lot of different ways to earn revenue. So I hope one day I could get to that point where I could quit my day job and go full-time with it. But for right now, I'm cool with it just being fun. Just coming to the shop with some buddies, hanging out, building bikes.